The following program is an exclusive Disruption Networks production.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when three top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish, and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
Welcome to EC Radio Podcast. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for joining the Disruption team, and we hope that you will support all of our sponsors. And of course, we appreciate you listening to this program.
EC Radio, Disruption Networks. EC Radio, Disruption Networks.
Howdy ho, ladies and gentlemen. How are ya? It's EC Radio time. Kick back, relax, crack open that beer, spark that joint. Whatever you do to unwind, do it with me and Chicken. And our guest too. Whatever.
And share.
And share. Come down and share. That's what we do around here. Disruption Networks. What's up, everybody? EC Radio, live and direct. We are broadcasting live from the Todd Williams Broadcasting Compound in the Apple Box Video Studio Productions.
Seems like somebody got their nap.
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
I do.
Yerba mate?
Chicken, I finally feel human again. I do. I finally feel human again. I went to the gym today. I got my workout in. I haven't been there in a month because and everybody, I've been on the road for a month doing the music thing. And so, today is the first day I actually feel 100%.
Nice.
I wasn't with it yesterday, and I haven't been with it in over a month. So
I was gonna say you got a little more pep in your step.
A little pep in the step, and you did call it yerba mate. Yerba mate always saves the day. So Chicken's here joining me as always.
What's up?
On this 9/11. I can't believe 17 years have gone by like that, bro.
You'd think you see something on Facebook about it. It's a one day that people are actually agreeing on Facebook.
Yeah, true. Like 17 years have gone by so damn quick. That's the day that you could put yourself back to where you were that day.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's probably the only day in my life because everything else is a complete blackout. But 9/11 is that day that I can put myself. I know where I was. Everybody
exactly
pretty much knows where they were on that day. And where were you, bro?
I was actually sleeping. I just recently was terminated from K-Rock the Friday before.
How did they terminate you?
It was funny. They actually walked me out, and I'm like,
oh, they did?
2 weeks later, they called me back and gave me keys to the building and a truck. I'm like, this is really weird.
Chicken, we missed you.
But yeah, one of the guys I worked with called me up, and he's like, turn on the TV. I'm like, just waking up. I'm like, what channel? He goes, doesn't matter. Huh? So I turn on. I'm like, holy, and also I'm like, what am I looking at here? And he goes, oh, a plane just hit the tower. And also I see it again. I'm like, I thought it was a replay. And he's like, oh my God, holy shit. I'm like, what? And he goes, I go, is that a replay? He goes, no, that's another plane. Like, are you freaking kidding me? So I turned on just to catch a second plane hit the tower. And now I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I went in the living room. I turned on Keeler, and because he was doing like a whole show about it, and I turned on the TV so I can watch the news and listen to what Keeler was saying. And there's a construction crew right out front of my living room window. I opened all the windows, opened all the blinds so they can watch TV and listen in, and I cranked it so they would come up and listen in while they're working.
Wow.
So
it was a sad day in America.
That was crazy.
And that is the day that changed the world. And now we're more fucked up in this world than ever, unfortunately. You would think we would learn from all that, but no, we went more backwards. But that's for another rant. That is for another rant. I was in Albany. I was painting Victoria's Secrets at the time.
Really?
Yeah. I was in Albany, and we had just gotten done.
Did they know you were in there?
Some did, some didn't. Anyways, we were painting, and we were painting overnight because the store was open during the day, so we'd have to do all the work at night. And I'd come back in that morning, and we watched it live. Like, I couldn't believe I was watching. It was so surreal, so surreal. But anyway.
I just remember looking up at the sky and being like, I better not see a plane.
Right. Yeah. Right. No doubt. But we got to remember all those that are lost in that tragedy. And, there's been some direct links to us here in the studio with people who've passed in that tragedy as well. So,
but I got to say, and I mentioned this back then on the air, it's the only time in my entire life that I seen people coming together in this country and being patriotic and helping each other and really kind of putting all the other bullshit aside for a little while. And unfortunately it didn't last, but for that little moment of time, people were actually giving a shit about each other. And it always takes a tragedy like that to kind of bring people together. Unfortunately.
Very, very true. We got some voices in the background you hear. We got some new friends in the house with us, Jake and Rebecca from Whiskey Jack's.
Now we get the energy level going so high.
Yeah, well, I want to know where they were for 9/11. Here, get up closer to Mike. Don't be scared. Get up in there. Come on. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
What were you doing? Get up a little closer. It's adjustable. Don't be shy.
You can pull it right down to it.
Yeah, right in there. Yeah, there you go.
All right. So I was at a friend's house.
At a friend's house?
Yep. So we woke up, and I think my brother called me, actually. And we turned it on, and we were like, holy crap. So, crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
It's crazy.
How about you, Jake?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the youngest side, so I was actually in my 5th grade classroom, and everything completely stopped after the morning announcements, and every classroom was playing the news.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just, as you said, very surreal. Couldn't really believe it. Almost was watching a movie, it seemed like.
Right. Did you grow up locally?
Yeah, grew up near Boonville, New York, actually.
Oh, so you're one of those?
I'm a little north, too. So.
So you're Adirondack area?
Yeah.
Adirondack High School area? Oh, cool. Excellent. Yeah, it was the day that changed the world, man.
It really did, too.
Wow. 17 years later, though, it goes by so damn fast. When you were younger, the old generation used to tell you, trust me, kid, when you blink, it goes by, it goes by. Well, what's your advice? Well, don't blink.
Yeah.
I believe that was our generation's Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
I mean, when I talked to my grandmother and Pearl Harbor happened, she thought the whole country was going down.
Right.
So she could pinpoint exactly, and it was her birthday.
Oh, was it?
And she could pinpoint exactly what they had to do. And so, and then our parents, probably the Cuban Missile Crisis. Probably.
Yeah, with that, Vietnam, really.
Yeah.
The Vietnam War. But yeah, you're right. The Pearl Harbor is our 9/11.
Yeah.
And that's the comparison. But hopefully we don't see any more of those tragedies. But anyways, let's switch channels, if you will, and bring it up a little bit. Hey, let's have a sip of yerba mate. It's Tuesday, which means we drink yerba mate.
So do you drink your yerba mate? Do you drink it plain? Do you put sugar in it, cream? I've never had this stuff, so.
It's a tea is what it is.
Tea, right.
Yeah, it's a tea from Argentina.
Do you put honey in it?
I put a little bit of honey in it because it's bitter. It's bitter as hell. Can't really drink it straight up. I can't. I'm sure there's people out there to do it. It's a whole ritual thing, too, with yerba mate. Are you guys familiar with yerba mate?
Not at all.
It's a tea from Argentina, and it's a root grown right in the rainforest. And they go in there and they grab it, and it's incredible. It takes out all the antioxidants and gets you all jacked up and pumps your blood up a little bit. And when I'm back, baby, I'm back because I'm fueled by yerba.
I see him buy it.
Feeling
Looks like he's doing a drug deal.
Well, it does look like bad weed, doesn't it?
It does. It looks like weed you bought in the 80s.
Yeah, it looks like dirt cannabis.
Dirt cannabis. That's gonna be my new stage name, Dirt Cannabis.
But it's an incredible tea, and try it. They have it at the Tram, and they also have it at Domenico's Coffee Shop, and you can get it at Peter's Cornucopia. But I get it by the kilos right from Argentina.
He's got a buddy that grows it.
No, I just order it off of Amazon, and I love this stuff. I'm fueled on it daily.
Goes to a place in East Hook, knocks 3 times, then knocks twice.
Can you give me a kilo of the yerba? But it's really good, and I recommend everybody drinking yerba mate. It's better than coffee. I'll go through a kick. I'll go through like a yerba kick for 3-4 months, and then get off it, and then start drinking coffee again, and get off it, and go back to yerba. And always got to be fueled by something.
That's true. Got to change it up.
Change it up.
Mix it up.
Change it up. That's what we do.
What do you fuel? What do you use for your fuel?
What do I drink? I think I'm already excited enough. I don't really. I just drink really a lot of water.
You're not a coffee person?
Mm-hmm.
No, Jake, what about you?
No, it's like I live off coffee though. It's like I like to try all different kinds. Most recent one we got in our shop that some of our clients can actually get is the Death Note coffee.
Death Wish?
Death Wish, that's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Strongest in the world or something like that.
It's great. That's
It's
good stuff,
so
too.
good.
And we got to give love to Utica coffee, too.
Oh, yeah.
Utica coffee is some of the best coffee I've ever drinking in my life. Let me tell you, though, man, when I was working at the State Fair, we had a girl that was working with us. She would make Death Wish coffee and turn it into a cold brew, and it makes excellent cold brew. I was never a fan of cold brew until I worked the State Fair, and now I love it.
See, I had that Death Wish. I love that. So, the stronger the coffee, the better for
Drink
me.
it as a cold brew. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's so good. It's delicious. But Death Wish, poof, puts hair on your arms. Makes your hair stand up.
That's the one from the company in Albany, right?
Yeah, they're close to Albany, right? Schenectady?
Yeah, what's the company's name again?
Death Wish?
Oh, it is Death Wish.
Yeah.
I thought that was the brand of the coffee. What was the one that what's their name of the coffee that's super strong? They have like a certain kind of
No clue.
Is it Valhalla? Because that's one of their coffees.
It's Zach
too.
Wild, isn't it? Isn't that his coffee?
Valhalla?
I think that's his coffee.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry, Zach. Death Wish does have a couple different brands, though.
Yeah.
It's not just, a bold brand or a light roast. But I did learn the lighter the roast, the heavier the caffeine is.
Really?
Yeah, that's something I learned recently.
I
Yeah.
did not know that.
They say like the darker, bolder stuff, that has less caffeine than the lighter stuff. Like a breakfast blend, that usually has more caffeine in it than like a Colombian roast.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either until this past couple weeks ago. I had no idea. Learn something new every day.
They blow my mind right now.
Yeah. I want to learn something new. I want to learn all about Whiskey Jack's Salon for Men because I've been hearing about it lately, and now we have the proprietor in, so we should have her talk about it.
Absolutely. So what do you drink for coffee?
No, you guys are doing some unique things. It's not just a salon, if you will, or it's not. You're not just going there to get your beard trimmed. You got Jake in the house doing sports medicine and cupping massages, and there's just like a whole bunch of things going on. Talk about what you guys are doing over at Whiskey Jack's.
So at Whiskey Jack's, we want everybody to feel great and look good, but we feel that the world is too fast and that the world needs to slow down and focus on quality and really, truly feeling good. And people don't get a lot of downtime. I think that they're always stimulated from Facebook, from the internet, from work, from kids, from life in general. And, people don't have time to think about themselves. So we really focus on everything for men. We do massages and stuff for women too. But we really
Sounds like you don't want to.
Well, no, like people will always ask. They're like, "Oh, can our girlfriend come in and get a massage too?" And of course we do. Like we would never turn anybody away.
Right.
But we just, it's a salon for men, so we market to men. But girls can come in sometimes too. But yeah, I mean, it's important to me because anything that I've ever did to make myself feel better, I want to help other people feel the same. And like I see it, people are tired or, I feel like people go from one thing to another and there's just no relaxation. There's no fun in the world anymore. And I think things need to be more fun, more upbeat, more exciting.
I'm with you, sister.
It's so true. Like,
it is. Everybody's too
just blah.
involved with themselves too much in their phones and their.
Yeah.
It's all about me.
Yeah.
And like, come on, go out and put your phone down. Let's have some fun. Let's dance in the streets and get naked and stuff.
And you get arrested.
That's how I like to have fun.
You can't get naked at Whiskey Jack's. But yeah, so really just, it's why we have a pool table. We have darts, for people to come in and interact. It's, I want the father and son to come in and create memories, long-lasting memories. And not just go get a haircut. That's what a lot of people do. Like, a lot of guys have said, they're like, it's not just going to get a haircut. Like, we're actually excited to come back. And it's because they feel good. But you don't think about your feelings. You just don't. You just do your daily thing, and that's what you do because that's what you have to do. Then you're worried about your kids. You're worried about your girlfriend, your wife, or whoever. And guys, just go get a haircut. That's what you do. Mm-hmm. So, and there's so many people that have never had, like, a cupping massage or a massage, period, to be honest. We do, like, a new cupping facial, which helps you look young.
A cupping facial?
Cupping
So
facial.
you're putting these cups on your face, lighting them on fire?
No, these are these are a little different cups, actually. So there's two different type of cups that we use. We have silicone cups and we have the plastic cups. So when we're using the facials, we have these small, very small inch-sized silicone cups. And basically what it does is it's a quick fix, or like a cheap Botox almost. It makes you glow almost, reduces wrinkles in your face by bringing a little bit extra blood flow to the surrounding areas.
And it really works. Like, it's instant. So, like, when people come in, even just to get a haircut, like, we'll actually we won't do the whole facial, but we'll show them what the cups do. Mm-hmm. Because people are afraid to try new things. So if we like letting people experience stuff, and they're like, oh my God. I had one guy say, he's like, I look like 10 years younger. And he's like, I feel it too. And it's true. Like, you start getting little, tired lines underneath your eyes, and literally it takes them right away. It's very cool.
You guys are like the fountain of youth over there.
Yes, we are.
I think it's unique because, you have spas usually generally for women. And, guys don't really ever take that time out for themselves to pamper themselves. Like, and probably because we just never had the opportunity.
Yeah.
You go to a barbershop to get a haircut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't really go in there to get pampered. And I think it's kind of a cool concept for a guy to come out, like, get out of work. Instead of just going to get a haircut, he gets kind of pampered and comes out feeling much better and getting more, in tune with himself, like have a good time and, like, just,
Well, and I always tell people, like, I grew up with three older brothers. So
you get a little closer to Mike. Yeah, thank you.
Is that better?
Yeah.
So I grew up with three older brothers. So basically, I'm like a guy, but a girl. Mm-hmm. And my brothers would never go in somewhere and say, hey, give me a facial, or hey, give me a massage. They just wouldn't do it. Like, they're too private. Like, they're too, they don't want anyone to judge them. They don't want any of that. So I'm like, I bet people would like it if they had a place that it's all guys. There's no judgment. There's no worries. And it's just time to relax. And, I mean, really the only difference between men and women are women talk about feelings and guys don't. So really, in reality, guys need more pampering than girls because really guys suppress feelings and never talk about themselves.
Blowing my mind.
It's true, though, right? Like, it really is.
You came at the perfect week, too, because this week is Chicken Makeover Week. And we had my friend Shannon Fleming in from Syracuse Style yesterday, and we're trying to give Chicken a makeover. So maybe you can help out with this little makeover.
You know what we should do? You should come in and have, like, a whole half, like, spa day.
Yeah.
You could get a massage. You could get a cupping facial. We could do a hot lather shave. We could do a haircut.
I'm not hating it.
And a manicure.
You can use a cupping facial.
I could use something.
You guys have, like, exercise equipment in there, too? Or
No, we don't have any exercise equipment. It's more or less think about, like, it is like a spa setting, basically.
Oh, yeah.
All except for your steam room. So you get your massage, you get your facial, you get your haircuts. We also have a large array of different cigars to choose from if you want something like that to indulge in.
Wow, there's cigars, too.
Do they have any special ones?
Oh, we have a cigar special every single day. Unfortunately, can't sell Cubans in the U.S., though.
What about a Jamaican?
Got Jamaican blends.
Yeah, Jamaican blends. Put cannabis in there, I'll never leave your place. Yeah, we got Rebecca and Jake in the house from Whiskey Jack's Salon. Give the address. What's the address over there?
Go ahead.
please.
It's 84. It's 8469 Seneca Turnpike, and in New Hartford, but it's in the Big Apple Music Plaza.
Right on. Very cool website, all that. Facebook, you have social
it's
media
very
presence?
simple. It's Whiskey Jack's Salon for Men, but it's whiskey with no E.
Right on. Not only do they do this cool little salon over there by Big Apple Music, but they're involved in the community. They do a whole bunch of events, and I know you got an event coming up soon with breast cancer, which we're going to be a part of the Real Men Wear Pink. We got to talk about that.
Yep.
We got so much to talk about, Chicken. We keep neglecting it all. Anyways,
we keep suppressing it.
That's right. Exactly.
We're suppressing our events, but these guys do some really cool events too. I know there's like a Guys Expo coming up really soon, but you're doing something this weekend. What are you guys doing this weekend?
There's a golf tournament at Mohawk Valley Country Club.
Okay.
And they're raising money for House of Vet. So we're going to go there. We're going to be on the golf course at the holes. We'll be selling cigars and giving out complimentary shots to golfers. And it'll be a good time. It'll be really fun. So,
Jake, did you bring any cigars today?
Unfortunately, I did not.
What the heck, dude? Don't you know you're supposed to like warm up the host and bring gifts and stuff like that? We love gifts. Right, Chicken?
Absolutely.
I like
better. More the gifts, the better. Especially if it's food.
Food, definitely, 100%. But cigars, I love cigars. I love puffing on a nice fat cigar every now and then. Sit back, relax, have a scotch.
I am not a fan.
No,
I think it's from years of working in a cigar bar.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yep, over at Cavallo's, and like, nope. They used to get pissed at me because I'd open up the doors at like middle of winter. Yep, I'm that asshole.
I'm a fan. Next time, Jake. Bring a couple times.
Oh, definitely.
We'll just give his to you.
There you go. There you go. I'll have two, right. But when we do the chicken makeover
he makes me put on a blue dress. It's all messed up.
You haven't done that in a while. You haven't done it in a while.
Monica.
But when we do the chicken makeover, we'll puff on some cigars and watch you get all... Well, I'm going to watch you get a cupping facial.
Last year, he wanted me to get my asshole waxed, so this is much better.
Yeah, it's true, and you did.
This is much better.
Well,
But you actually ended up taking the other deal.
I did.
Getting your butthole
Well,
waxed.
actually, we do body waxing too.
Yes.
So
Beautiful.
I think you should get the human chichilla pet over here.
Right. How long do you think it would take to wax my body from head to toe? Like, I am not fully naked. When I'm naked, I'm not fully naked because I'm always covered with hair.
I bet we could fill a blue bag.
Probably could. Of a chia,
large.
a large for sure. A large blue bag with all my hair.
Damn, you're really skinny.
I know. Think about how much weight I'd lose if I shaved my whole body hair off. Stacey Waterman always used to say, "You're not fully naked because you just have hair." You know?
That's true.
So I'm like a chia pet or Bigfoot, or Sasquatch. Anyways,
midget Bigfoot.
Maybe we should try that. I don't think I'd ever do the waxing though, because that would kill. That would hurt.
Well, regular wax does, but like we have like the sugaring, which is a lot softer, so it's not as painful.
What's sugaring?
Sugaring is like it's a really soft wax. I don't really know how to explain it other than that. It's just really soft, and you roll it up in a ball, and like it's kind of like putty almost, and you put it on the skin, and then you pull it off, and it's just a lot more gentle.
So it's basically a wax that's made out of sugar. It's a type of waxing that was used in ancient Egypt, actually. It's where they found this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
See?
So it's not going to hurt when you pull it out? Like,
I mean, you'll
gonna
feel
hurt
the
a little
hair.
bit,
but we also have this numbing agent that you can put over, so if you are afraid of the pain, we can take some of that away for you.
Oh, I'm not afraid of the pain. I actually invite it, but it's when it gets repetitive and the pain just keeps coming and coming. I can handle it 5-6 times, but after that, it's going to get
Just
annoying.
think of it like a bad tattoo then.
Can we just get the numbing agent?
I like that idea. I like that. I do sell the numbing agent. What's the numbing agent that you use?
It's just like a little lidocaine rub is all. So.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's just super
It's like orange gel. Which is kind of like the
Well,
same
actually,
thing.
too, when he actually does massages, he actually has the CBD cream, too, that he uses, which is a beautiful pain reliever. So that's really cool, too. I don't know the details of it, but I know he uses it.
Yeah, so it's like CBD is one of the cannabinoids that's found in marijuana.
Yeah.
However, it
We
doesn't
know.
cause the the high effect that you get from the THC, but it does give you all the medical benefits from the marijuana itself.
Kai just checked in. He said, manscaping is weird, but it advertises the property better.
That it does.
Trust me, I know.
You got to mow the lawn, buddy.
You got it. If you want a respectable landscape, you got to trim it down, right?
Absolutely.
Nobody likes a Wookiee on their cookie. But it's true. How long have you been doing hair, Rebecca?
I've been doing hair for 16 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I actually worked for a corporation. I'm running anywhere between 15 salons and 35 salons for 16 years. Mm-hmm. So I actually I was lucky. Me and my old CEO, we developed a men's concept together for 6 years. So that was really fun. So I got a lot of experience on what people liked, what they didn't like with hair. And then, I don't know, just thought that people needed to relax with the whole massage and turn it more into like the spa kind of thing. So
yeah, you're making an event when you go there. It's not
a destination.
It's a destination.
It's more of an experience where you're actually going to have fun, feel good, and have a memory. And like you're our friends. Like everybody that comes in is like our friends and family. Like we generally really truly like everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to check it out, chicken.
It's kind of a cool little like a getaway for guys.
Yeah, exactly. You can hang out. You don't even need to get a haircut. You can just come in, play pool. We have a membership too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So we have a membership. You get 4 haircuts in a month. You get a hot lather shave. You get an eyebrow wax. You get 20% off all other services, 20% off retail. You get a shoe shine. And you sign up for 12 months, and then it's only $40 a month. So normally it'd be like $150 a month, but people are like, well, aren't you losing money? And I'm like, no, because where I'm winning is you sign up with me for a year, I know you're coming back. Where you win is you get a great deal, and you get to come back, and you look good, and you feel good. And with every haircut, like you get a hot towel around your face, you get a scalp massage, and it hits the 7 pressure points on your head. And then you get a hot towel around your neck, and you get a shoulder massage. So literally, like every time somebody comes in, like it's just relaxing. So
get treated like royalty.
Yeah. And the little kids love it too. I don't know who likes it more, kids or adults.
The adults.
It's a toss.
I'm sure the adults like it more.
Man, that would make you go about your day pretty good too.
Right.
Walking out of the salon and you're going to feel good. And who knows? You never know. If we got the confidence built up and you're
feeling good. It changes your whole mindset,
It really
which
does.
can change your whole day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It really does. I mean, I know like if I'm ever starting to like get like unmotivated, what do? I go get my hair done. I get my nails done. I, go get a pedicure. I go get a new outfit. Like, it's just rejuvenating yourself. And everybody needs to do that.
Absolutely. It's important to recharge your creative batteries and your physical batteries, too.
Mm-hmm. I do mine in the woods, but
yeah.
Like, I could see where, like, people are busy and they could just swing by and, like, stop in, get treated like royalty and relax and get a haircut and come out looking and feeling better. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Does it feel good to be human again? Well, it is for me. Anyways, Rebecca and Jake in the house from Whiskey Jack's Salon over there by Big Apple Music. Go check them out. Website? Got a website?
Yep, it's whiskeyjackssalonformen.com, but whiskey with no E.
Do you set up appointments through your website?
You can. Yep, You can book an appointment on Facebook and on our website. And but we do walk-ins as well. So
now you also do nutrition and stuff like that as well?
We do.
Yeah, so we do nutritional consultations as well in there. So pretty much you would come in. We'd figure out whatever is your goal is. You can have any goals such as weight loss, weight gain. If you want to gain muscle, just maintain your weight. Figuring out how many calories that you need to consume every day in order to reach that goal. And we also figure out what's your current body fat, current muscle percentage, anything you can really imagine in that time period is what we're going to figure out and plan for you within that entire month.
And the one thing that I actually like about Jake is that like he doesn't.
There's only one thing you like about Jake?
Yeah.
There's a lot,
That's it.
but with the nutrition, is that he actually takes. I'm all about like habits and teaching people how to have a better life, and he doesn't give you a meal plan so that like he's going to get more money from you. He actually figures out like what you currently are eating now, and then he basically like teaches you how to eat it in proportion. So you're still getting and eating what you want, but just in moderations and the right habits and portions so that you're going to have a healthier life. And you're not going to fall off the bandwagon. You're going to maintain and just change your lifestyle.
Yeah. It's
That's
easy
right.
to fall off the bandwagon.
It is.
It really is. Like,
Especially if you decide to go on one of those fad diets. Especially, like right now, all you hear is like the keto diet. Exactly. And it's like, so when you hit your goal, what are you going to do? Oh, man, I'm down to lost my 30 pounds. I think I'm going to go celebrate with like a hamburger maybe.
I'm going to drink a beer.
Right.
Exactly. It's like
Lots of beers.
as soon as you hit your goal, a lot of times you hit it, but then it's going to rebound back on you. So
Yeah.
I say eat what you like. Just figure out the right way to eat it.
Right.
Portion control.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
the key to it.
Portion control and just changing your lifestyle itself a little bit.
It's all about the little things and about the little details with anything in life.
I'll tell you, man, I'm going to the gym religiously, and then I took my month off, my month sabbatical, if you will, to go on the road, and came back, and I was working at the state fair for 2 weeks on top of other things we were doing. But the 2 weeks, I gained 10 pounds eating all that bad food, and I was walking. I counted my steps every day, and I'm averaging about 15,000 steps at the state fair. But I still gained 10 pounds.
Eating that deep fried butter.
Deep fried tacos. And my favorite up there is the surf and turf sandwich over at Charlie's, which is ridiculous. It's a London broil with all this lobster on top of it. It's incredible. The Milky Bun. I love the Milky Bun. Milky Bun is the glazed donut, and they chop it in half. It's warm. It's a warm donut, and then they chop it in half. You get to pick your ice cream and then all your toppings, and a lot of the toppings are cereals and just like chocolate chips or whatever. So I love the Milky Bun.
Sounds like a street rock song.
I love that.
Milky Buns.
And then there's just so much to eat over at the state fair, and I gained 10 pounds in 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
And I come back, I feel like a piece of shit right now. Well, today I went to the gym. I finally went back to the gym today, and it feels good to get back. So now I can get back into the swing of things. But it's amazing in 2 weeks you can gain that much weight right back. Well, at least I could in my metabolism, but I'll shave it off really quick.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's so many different things that can change how you feel, look, and how well you gain and lose weight too. Even like there's different things like body morphs. There's 3 different body types. Some are able to put on muscle real easily and lose fat, while others, they can't gain muscle to save their life, or they have so much difficulty to lose the fat itself that they feel there's no answer to them. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's what happens. Like, I think people sometimes take things too personally, and like they're so hard on themselves.
Right, I do. I get that way.
Yeah, like we all do because we're human. And Jake actually was showing me the other day about what he was just talking about, and I was like, oh yeah, I was like, that makes perfect sense. And it takes the emotion out of it, so you're not hard on yourself, and you're like, okay, so then you will go talk to somebody and have them help you, because it's really not your fault sometimes. Like,
Or you just don't know how to go about doing it.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I work 4 jobs in this business, and sometimes I don't get out of work till like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So I realize, holy shit, I haven't eaten since noon, if I've eaten at all. There's times I walk out of here at 8 o'clock at night, I'm like, shit, I haven't eaten anything today.
Yeah.
And just trying to put on a regimen where like I can still catch food on the go, or what to eat on the go, instead of like stopping at a gas station, which I do a lot. I think I eat more at Stewart's than I do at home. So like just to know what I can and cannot eat, incorporating like protein shakes like when I'm on the go or something to that effect. I think a lot of guys need to know that.
No, I agree.
They're just so busy, they get caught up in their day that they don't know what to do.
And I especially feel with guys, like, I think guys are a little bit more timid to ask questions and to open up, because you don't want to feel stupid. I mean, there's times where I don't open up and ask because I don't want to feel stupid. So I think that, like, bringing it kind of into, the salon where we're talking about it, like, as stylists, and like Jake always comes over and like talks, I think it helps people to feel a little bit more open to talk about it and ask questions. And
Jake, take me through your regimen, your daily workout regimen, because you look like you're in great shape, man. I'm sure you hit the gym a lot. Like, what's your daily routine?
My daily routine, I guess it depends on what the day would be. So it's like, I always just start with 10 minutes of cardio. I know a lot of people think cardio is just the worst thing for you at times.
It's necessary.
Oh yeah, I love it. Gets me going. Actually, I feel way more limber when I get going with that. After this, pretty much I like to target the largest muscle groups first, because when you are targeting the large muscles itself, they're burning more calories, and they continue to burn because they constantly are working. So the largest ones in your body would be the legs. And who likes doing legs, though?
Nobody.
I do.
Do you?
I love it because you can get that natural high if you work them enough. And that high gets you through the workout and makes you want to keep going back. So after I do a leg day, I love to go right into doing chest and back, 2 huge muscle groups again. And the ones I actually hate that everyone loves I hate doing my arms, actually. It's just, to me, it's pointless almost.
I like the arm workout.
You're an arm workout guy?
I do like it.
I like shoulders. I like getting the shoulders in.
I'm not thrilled with the shoulders because I have shoulder injuries.
Every day is International Chest Day, right?
Oh,
Do you follow Robert Frank at all?
No.
You should follow him. He's hilarious. He's just this steroid jacked up dude who's like, he thinks he's a pro wrestler. And he's out of Philadelphia, and he's always, every day is International Chest Day.
I only think of like Brad Castleberry,
I thought Monday was chest day.
Supposed to be.
Like everybody has to do chest on Monday. That's why I do back on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I do my legs.
That's what so you're a leg guy.
I love doing legs, yeah.
Do you? Now, do you jog too? Are you into running at all? Or?
I used to be, then my knees started hurting, so the only running I do now is when I can do the Boilermaker.
Okay.
But other than that, I do like competitive cycling. So
Gotcha. So you're on the bike a lot.
yeah.
That's your thing. Do you treadmill or stair climber or any of that?
Oh yeah, no, I treadmill, elliptical. I do pretty much everything. The one that I hate doing the most is stair climbing, just because it is tiring.
Yeah.
I'd rather climb a mountain than do stairs.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Right on. It's important to stay on top of it. Now, what do you tell people that like fall off? Because I'm sure you have some clients that have fallen off and get back into it. Like, how do you keep them motivated?
Pretty much whenever they fall off, they come back and they're like, Jake, I don't get it. It's like, I did everything you said. I come and I work out with you, and I'm just not, it's not happening. And I just question, I'm like, what'd you have last night? I'm like, well, I did have some cookies, but, and this just seems to be a trend. So it's just like, we have to change this, this, and this. And when they do change it, they start to see the results. They get excited.
Right.
And they celebrate again, though. So, like I said before, it's not just a diet. It's changing pretty much your lifestyle. You have to try to find a way to change everything to get yourself where you want to be.
And that's why I hate the word diet.
Oh, I hate
the
it
word,
too.
Because then people always in their head, they look at it as a temporary thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't eat any carbs. Oh, you're never going to go through life without eating any carbs.
No.
So, like, you got to find a balance of where you can eat the foods that you want to eat without overindulging, without, taking on way too many carbs. Eating pasta every night is going to be bad.
Oh, no, exactly. Like, I mean, look at me. You would probably think I never touch fast food. I don't mind it. I'll eat it every once in a while. It's not my favorite, but I'll indulge in it.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you got. Like, you got to find a way that you could still eat this food and not suffer, because otherwise you're going to go off the wagon. You're going to just chow
So
down.
fast.
Well, bottom line is exercise too. I mean, you got to stay active.
But I also hate the mentality once those people do that and they're like, oh, I ruined my diet. I'm off my diet. Screw it.
Right.
Well, you could go right back on. Nobody says like, oh, now you cheated, so
But I think that's the
over.
one thing, like, we all fall off the bandwagon. We all, but you just have to watch yourself and measure yourself. And when you start falling off the bandwagon, you just got to put yourself back on. But I mean, I think so many people are so afraid to talk about that they do fall off the bandwagon, or we're not perfect, but none of us are perfect. We all have bad days. There's days I eat cookies. I mean, we all do. We just can't do it every day.
Right.
So, and it's just accepting that we're not perfect, and that's okay.
And I think everybody worries about being judged.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want them to know I eat cookies because I feel bad, or I don't want them to know that I sat around and did nothing yesterday.
That's right.
But I mean, you're gonna have those days. You're gonna have those days. Yesterday, I didn't do shit. Yesterday, I ate, watched football.
That was
it. Or, yeah. No, I did shit yesterday.
Tuesday.
Holy crap!
Look who's
I was
not
too busy
knowing what day-
yesterday. I was too busy yesterday to even remember it. But yeah, like Sunday, I didn't do shit.
Look who's not knowing what day it is.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's usually me.
Damn, I'm falling
I
off.
thought today was Wednesday all day. So
Did you really?
of course.
I was
Never
so
know what
freaking
day it is.
busy yesterday that it was a blur.
But yeah, it's important not to stay off and stay on your regiment, and even if it's you exercise for like a half hour a day, as long as you're getting something in.
So long as you're doing something, it's better than doing nothing.
Right.
And if you fall off, get right back on.
Right.
Exactly. It's like a lot of times when I tell someone, like when we're making their doing their nutrition plans, I like to have them pick out one day, like every other week. It can be a cheat day. Have what you want, because it's not going to have that drastic of a deal with everything that you're doing right now. So like if you want to go have that big bowl of ice cream, plan on like a Saturday night or something. Why not?
Or get Halo. I love Halo. Have you tried Halo?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
What is it?
It's the protein ice cream.
Yeah, it's just a fancy ice cream.
It's a fancy ice cream, but it's supposed to be like you can eat the whole thing, and it's only 320 calories.
And I guess a big problem too is like what to eat. Like everyone says what you can eat, and they think they got to eat kale all the time, and like it's like what can I eat now? So like let them know, like, okay, you can have a burger, but
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like that's when we get down to figure out how many calories we should get you to eat to meet whatever goal it is. And from there, we break it down to your carbs, proteins, and your fats. And each of those will give you a different caloric intake based on what it is. So fats give you 9 calories per gram, while proteins and carbs give you 2. So based off that, normally we're supposed to be eating about 60% of our carbs should come, or calories should come from carbohydrates. While if you go on a ketogenic diet, they want you to have around 5%, 10%. It's almost impossible. But at the same time, you can do it. And what do you want to eat? You just have to look at, I don't know, what do you like?
Our friend Gina's checking, and she says, I know 495.3 ways to cook kale.
What's the 0.3?
That's a little dash. That's a pinch. That means a pinch, you know? Is it a pinch or a punch? We talked about that with Vinny from Mo the other day when he's cooking.
With Gina, I think it's a punch.
Is it a punch or a pinch? That's because you know Italians don't measure anything.
No,
it's just a
never.
pinch or a punch. So.
Somebody's like, what's your recipe? I'm like, dude, I'm Italian.
Hey,
there's no such thing.
There's no recipe. It's just throw shit together and eat.
I think that's why everything's a secret recipe, because we don't know what the hell we're putting in there.
That's why you'll never get the recipe, because you really don't know. Your grandmother's kitchen secrets. You'll
2
never
sips of
find
wine for me, 1 for the stew.
A pinch of pepper, a punch of salt.
What do we got in the fridge?
She's agreeing with me. Yes, 495 ways to cook kale. I think that sounds like a song. That sounds like a jam band song. 400. It's like a.
It probably is right now.
Yeah, Paul Simon song. 50 ways to leave your lover. 495 ways to cook kale. So I don't know. Anyways, Rebecca and Jake in the house with us from Whiskey Jacks. This is cool. I'm glad we could sit down and talk, shoot the shit a little bit. See, isn't this fun?
It is fun.
So
This is fun.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun here. Sometimes.
We try.
Sometimes.
It's more fun when people bring food.
Cigars.
And cigars. And cigars. We should do a Whiskey Jacks podcast, huh? They got the set right here.
Yeah,
Maybe
right?
He could do couple facials right here in the studio on the green screen.
It'd be like kind of weird. Like, how come everybody's hanging around here? Like, nobody's ever in the studio, and now everybody's hanging around.
When I was at the State Fair, they had this Spa Dynamic massage chair. Oh my God! It was like, you know, a $10,000 massage.
Is that the ones
chair.
that where you like does your feet at the same time?
Oh my God! It's the best thing in the world. As soon as you said feet, it does this thing to your feet where it squeezes the feet, almost like you're getting your blood pressure taken through your feet, and it just squeezes and squeezes. And there's different intensity levels that you can use on it. I use the highest one. I never thought I would love that, but it squeezes so much. I felt like I was walking on clouds after getting out of there after a half hour. And it hit the whole area. Pretty much gave me a shocker. I mean, it was that massage chair was unbelievable.
You hit the red button, didn't you?
And the eject button. As soon as it went up my... Whoa!
That's the ejaculate button.
Yeah. But no, that massage chair was unbelievable. Did the feet and the knees and got all, even in your arms. You put your arms in these pockets and it just squeezes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Oh, what an amazing thing. The only thing it didn't do was give off the heat. I was thinking it would be pretty cool if it was heated. But it didn't do any of that. But you can work your body, work your back, work your massage, or work your shoulders. And they had different pressure points, too. Like if it was using a thumb, or you're using a hand, or you're using like a fist or elbow.
We're still talking about the chair, right?
The chair. Yeah. I'm infatuated with the chair, man. The chair was incredible. Spa Dynamics. I'll give you a plug. Actually, we should talk to the Spa Dynamics people and put one in the studio. Because that spot right there would be a perfect place for that chair.
I'd have to go in the back room.
Yeah, I was trying to get Booth to do it on his stomach instead of just sitting on it. If he would just do it, but he was
that sounded like might hurt a little.
Having it, yeah, especially when you get into the pelvic area.
And how do you lay down on it? Face like
there's a way.
There's a way.
Actually, it levels out too. There's a way you can just go completely straight, or you can put your feet up, or the thing has multiple functions. Check it out, Spy Dynamics. Yeah, it's something you guys can put in Whiskey Jacks.
Maybe.
Add a little flavor to it.
I was going to say, like, you know,
sorry, Jake.
Jake's like, no.
It's like the self-serve checkout at Walmart.
See that look he gave me? Shut up, boy. All right, Jake.
He's about to give you a cupping facial in another way.
Actually, you could buy it and like have people feed it dollar bills, because I noticed they have them kind of like at the rest
mall,
stops
yeah.
and stuff at the mall, but not this advanced. Like we just got back from, we were in Albany watching the David Byrne show and stopping at the rest stop. I seen them there, and it's not, they don't have near the functions that the one that I used at the State Fair.
Well, of course, they're going to give like the
cheap one,
premier model at the State Fair. So you're like, oh my God, I got to get this. And then, like the other ones aren't going to be so much.
I was in that thing every day. So much that I lost my pass. I had the carabiner on my thing, and the thing took my pass off my belt loop. Wow. Yeah, I got paddled for it. Because that's rule number 1. You can't lose your pass. I didn't even know I lost a pass. Anyways, that's for another podcast. We'll wait for Chuck.
Was this paddling videotaped?
Yeah. I got to edit.
Are they holding it? Oh, you're going to
I have it. I have it. Yeah, I have to edit it. It's too long. I was going to put it up soon. It didn't hurt. My mom's hit me harder. Chucky felt bad that he had to do it, but it's part of the rules.
Really? I thought he'd enjoy it.
No, he didn't enjoy it at all, actually.
Oh, what's he getting? Like a little
because he knows his
soft
time
as
will
old
be
age?
coming one day. He knows what comes around goes around.
Was it after a gig?
Yeah, I made him do it after the gig.
Okay. I thought he would be a little more amped up and ready to wail on somebody.
No, but there's rules that need to go along with that paddle. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to bring that out because there's some questionable things other people did at the fair.
They deserved the paddle?
They deserved the paddle, but didn't get it.
Yeah. Some unfair treatment.
Booth got it, too, though. But Booth always gets it. Anyways, that's for another podcast. We'll talk about the paddling with the Pirate Crew in another episode. For now, we have Whiskey Jacks in here. We should actually do a paddling thing at the Whiskey Jacks. So what happens in our crew with my concert crew, we produce shows and do event management type things. If somebody gets out of line or breaks the rules, they get paddled. It's a thing. We have this big oar that you use for like a kayak or whatever, and they get whacked depending on the severity of the punishment, type of thing. And
way to keep people in line.
It's a great way to keep people in line. And I'll tell you right now, every time I walk around with my hand on my pass now from now on, so I don't lose the freaking thing. But yeah, it is a good way to keep people in line. So then maybe you should do that with your employees.
Maybe I should.
Pedal, yes.
There's probably some workers' comp shit.
We tried around here, but people be like, I want to get pedaled next.
We do have one of those. Like, I love that. Do it again. You're like,
sure.
You're weird.
I'm here for the paddling.
Yeah.
I'll take it for him.
Take one for the team, right? That's what happens when we get us all together. Anyhow, Whiskey Jack's Salon. It is a salon. I was getting, you got to turn it into a saloon.
Saloon.
Yeah, we are going to have our liquor license.
You're getting a liquor license over there.
See, but I think the salon though is a little misleading because you're more than a salon. You're more, like you said, you're more of a spa.
Yeah.
Like it's more than you see. You think a salon.
It's more just getting your hair cut.
Right. You're not getting your hair cut and just
the experience.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's someplace you're gonna probably go and hang out, play a game of pool, and talk to people. And you guys got a cool crew. I walk in there and they're super friendly, and you had the beard oil guy yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. Actually, I talked to him because it was so cool. Everybody loved it. Where we're gonna get where we can do that all the time. People can come in and actually make their own beard oil. So you'll be able to pick between like 3 or 4 scents, like old time barbershop, Cuban tobacco, cedar leather was the other one that I really liked. There was one other one too.
Citrus basil.
Yeah, I think so. And then you guys, like, people will be able to come in. They'll be able to make their own. So
make your own beard oil.
So
I like
fun. That. Yeah, I think that's cool. I love that stuff.
Chicken wants to know if you have mud baths. He's good for a mud bath.
Maybe at the next whiskey.
That's
the
next.
Mud bath in my underwear.
Could use a new beard. I can use a new beer oil.
It was kind of cool. He had a lot of different scents. I was talking to him. What do you say? He's based out of Indianapolis, I believe it was.
Yep, he's from Indianapolis. From there, but he lives in Massachusetts, and he's a really cool guy. He actually develops this children's camp in Massachusetts, so he's donating all of his profit to this camp. Oh, cool. And so we as well, we do 20% of our retail profit goes to them as well to help them out. So he's a really cool guy. He actually started his company because I love people's stories and why and the meaning behind things. And he's like, I just started it because I had like eczema, like he had like, red all around his beard and stuff. And he's like, so I really just started making it for me. And he's like, my buddies started using it, and he's like, it really worked because it's all made out of essential oils. So it's all organic, it's all natural. There's nothing in it that hurts your hair, your skin, or anything like that. And I was like, oh, it's cool because even you got to meet him, so he's just a genuine person. So he's a good guy.
Yeah, it was really cool. He was telling me the whole story. How he's trying to branch out to this way, and I never used beard oil before, so to me it was kind of new. And when you put it on, I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. It's kind of soft and smell good. And
a lot of people don't know a lot of people don't know why you use beard oil, and a lot of people don't know why you use a beard wax. And really, the difference, I try to keep things really simple, but basically, beard oil goes into your follicle, and basically, it's like fertilizer to a plant. It's like shooting out into your beard hair. And it's giving it extra moisture, nutrients, all that. It's making it really soft. That's what makes it shiny. And then, the wax is just more for styling. So beard oil, and he said yesterday, you can use it, before you shave as well as, a base. And then he was also saying, if you have, dry hands, in the winter, or dry skin anywhere, basically, to use the beard oil. And he's like, it's really good for that, too. So it's pretty cool.
Excellent. I like beard oil. Use it often. Haven't had any. I got this badass beard soap. It's called. I use that.
Badass beard.
That's
soap?
what it's called. Badass beard soap. I use that.
Sounds like something Cleanser would use.
He's got quite the beard too. We should bring him in for the makeover too.
Right.
When you go do yours, we'll bring Amigo with you.
Amigo looks like he could use a little pampering.
Yeah.
Especially a long concert series he's had to put up with.
Been a long summer.
Yep.
Been a long summer.
He's been a busy boy, man. The only time I seen him was when he's working.
Right on. Me too. Before we get out of here, plug your events that you got going on. You got a couple things going on. Make sure you plug those in there, and website and social media and all that, where they can find you.
Will do.
No, right now. Like right now. Jake, over to you now.
All right. So that would be whiskeyjacksalonformen.com would be our website, without the E in whiskey, that is. We also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And I believe that's all we have going right now, isn't it?
We just have, the other thing is that on September 29th at Wash World, we're doing a fundraiser. So from 3 to 5, all the cars that get their car washed during that time, 50% of it goes to breast cancer. And then if anybody actually wants a gift card for Wash World, there are $50 gift cards we're selling for $40, but then $10 is going to breast cancer as well. And then on November 11th, we actually have where we're doing, it's Veterans Day, so we're doing free haircuts for vets. We're doing it on Sunday from 10 to 4, and then also the following day from 9 to 12 on Monday as well.
Excellent.
Nice.
Good.
Did you say something about you guys were doing golf tournaments or something to that effect?
Yep, we're doing the golf tournament this coming Saturday. That is to raise money for House a Vet. It's at the Mohawk Valley Country Club.
Now, what do you do there?
We're going to be out sponsoring a hole, so we'll be selling cigars. We'll be handing out whiskey shots to the golfers as well. And we'll be putting beard oil actually in their hair too, so it'll be a good time.
Nice.
I think what you guys are doing is awesome. Keep it up. Success and nothing less, people. Cheers. Cheers. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
This has been really cool. If everybody could do us a favor, too, and share this podcast, it would be great. It helps spread the word of the D and Whiskey Jack Salon as well. So please click share. Also, like us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and Twitch and Facebook. And follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Periscope. We're pretty much everywhere. So
we're easy to find.
Give us a 5-star rating on Apple iTunes. The podcast. Give us a 5-star rating.
5-star.
Yeah. We don't deserve it, but give us one. Before we do get out of here, man, we got a lot to talk about. We did talk about this earlier, and we haven't brought it up, so I want to talk about a couple events we do got going on. The first thing we got to talk about is Trip Fest 2.
Yep.
We're doing Trip Fest 2. That's happening Saturday.
Did you announce the
I didn't. I'm not gonna announce it. In fact, I'm gonna talk about this yet. Don't cut me off.
Well,
here we go.
I'm just curious.
Trip Fest 2, Saturday, October 13th at the Jewish Community Center, 2310 Oneida Street. We're going back to the JCC. It's a great little facility over there. It kind of feels like you're partying in your high school.
It does, too.
It does. But we're gonna have beer, wine. There's gonna be food trucks and music. And also, this is all to honor.
I feel like I'm in a Nirvana video.
It's all to honor and preserve the memory of Captain Tripp.
Yep.
Our good friend and mentor to me for many, many years, and had the live music venue over there on 2005 Genesee Street, which pretty much is an empty parking lot now next to Slice Pizza. But anyways, it's all to remember Vinny and have a good party in his honor and stuff like that. We've got great music from Thunderwatt, the Crazy Fools, and then we also have a 315 all-star tribute to the Grateful Dead. Because if you're having a party for Vinny, you got to have a Grateful Dead type of band in there. And the 315 all-stars feature members of Uncle Fester, Groove Garden, Slug, and Esther, a whole bunch of more. And there's a huge announcement that we're going to make Thursday on the Genesee Joe Show coming up at 5 o'clock on Thursday, 5 p.m. We're announcing something really big to Trip Fest, something that hasn't happened in Utica in 25 years. We're bringing somebody back after 25 years.
Joe Bonamassa.
No. Damn. Close, though. Close. They're kind of associated with each other, so we'll put it that way. Tune in to 92.7 The Drive on Thursday, and me and Tommy Moriel are going to go over to The Drive and make this special announcement. I'm pretty psyched, man. It's all going down. Trip Fest 2, Saturday, October 13th at the JCC on Oneida Street. Tickets are $10 in advance, $15 at the door, and partial proceeds to benefit Laney's Army.
Now, do you still have more stuff in the storage unit for that event?
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean Vinny stuff?
Yeah,
oh, yeah. Come pick through 1993.
Last year was 94. We're going back.
We're going
93.
He's got so much stuff, dude, because he also had the head shop for many years, and he stuff from the bar. So there is so much stuff, and everything that is bought through that is going to go to Laney's Army. We've got a lot of things worked out with the Laney's Army people, and what they do is protect animals.
Right.
So, Trip Fest is brought to you by, of course, your friends here at the D and Doughboy Barbecue, our good friend Josh Amodio at Priceless Inspection, Saranac Brewery, Dr. Scott Domenico, and our boy Frank Donato.
Frank
Donato's helping us out with
Sorry,
this
Frank.
That's his name for now on. Just sorry, Frank. Sorry,
we broke your refrigerator.
Donato Appraisal Services. He was over here yesterday. He saw that it's broke. I let him know.
Every time he comes in here, we broke this.
We broke this. Sorry, Frank. We broke this too. So make sure you make plans. Put that on your calendar. October 13th, JCC Trip Fest 2. Like I said, I got one more huge band to announce, and I'm really excited to announce that at the Joe Show on 92.7 The Drive on Thursday. Make sure you tune in. Also, love and respect out to Nye Volkswagen in Rome. Hang out at their showroom at 5865 Taberg Road in Rome and see why all their customers love their Nivy Dub. You know, they're doing a really cool promotion with us. If you mention the D and you're trying to buy a car and you mention the D, they're going to shave off $250 off any of your purchases by mentioning the D or Disruption Network. Mention Chicken or the D-Line, or just mention EC Radio or Ease Beats of Bizz. Anything related to Disruption Network. If you mention that to our good friend Mike Sacco up at Nye Volkswagen in Rome, they're going to cut off $250. Pretty cool.
It's a great deal.
It's a great deal. If you want to check out their
no-brainer.
If you want to check out their inventory, go to NiVDubofRome.com. And welcome to the Disruption family, EJA Movers.
Woohoo!
Yeah. My good friend Eddie Alsheimer's EJA Moving Company. The professional movers. Call them today if you're looking to relocate or move your office. If you're looking for a complete packing and unpacking services, call them today at 315-335-0516. They make it very easy to work with. They're super easy to work with. They'll move anything you want, and they'll relocate you. If you want to move to Bermuda, Chicken, Eddie will move you there.
I want to move to Bermuda.
If you want to move to like Belize or like Japan or something like that, Eddie, he'll bring you there. I don't know how he's going to get the truck over the ocean, but he'll help you move it. When it comes time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit him up online, ejamoving.com. Eddie's a good man, and we want to thank everybody for sponsoring the D and helping us out here on EC Radio and Disruption Network.
Yeah, welcome aboard, buddy.
Welcome aboard, buddy. You can find all our content at disruptionnetwork.net. And tomorrow's guest on EC Radio, we got David Bauer coming in. Well, he's not coming in. He's Skyping in from Arizona, the old radio guy from WTLB. Great friend of mine from old school days.
I thought you were talking about Dave,
not the photographer. Maybe we should bring him in.
He was checking in today, too.
Maybe we should bring him in. It would be like a whole David Bauer day.
Right.
We'll have one from
And you can't
Arizona.
screw up their names, right?
Nah.
It's like when we had the Borgias.
Right,
Related.
that was super easy. We didn't even have to get their first name. We just said, hey, Borgia, and everyone went,
right.
Yeah. Anyways.
We were half right the whole night.
Half right. Half right. But David Bauer is coming in tomorrow. Well, he's coming on the Skype line from Arizona tomorrow. We're going to talk music and pinch me moments and all the fun things that we normally talk about here. It's going to be music related, though, because he does Blog Talk Radio, and he's always bringing out new artists and new guests, and he's got his finger to the pulse. For being an old bastard, he's got his finger to the pulse when it comes to new music. Let me tell you.
And tomorrow after EC Radio, isn't it Wrestle Fandom Radio?
Wrestle Fandom Radio is back with Garrett and Rated R and Anthony. They'll be back talking about professional wrestling. Big weekend in the wrestling world this weekend. Hell in the Cell is this weekend, so I'm sure they're going to be talking about that.
Wrestle Fandom Radio has the best intro of all the shows.
No doubt.
Definitely.
They got a great song. So, Rebecca and Jake, thanks so much again for coming in. You guys are awesome. And please feel free. You got any kind of event you want to plug or whatever, feel free to use our platform. All right.
No, like, is this shit over with yet?
Come in, though. Sure.
Shut up, Z. We'll see you tomorrow.
You know what the hell you're listening to? It's EC Radio.
Never you mind what I'm making. You should spend some time taking a personal inventory of what you're doing for the betterment of society.
EC Radio.
We are a generation of lost masculinity, and we got to start getting it back. No matter if you're straight or gay, no matter if you stick it in the front or you stick it in the rear. For the love of our sons, we've got to stick it in there like a man.
Hey, Disruption Network. This is Mike Sacco, the general manager at Nye Volkswagen of Rome. If you don't know me by name, it's only because you have not received the best deal. There's only one reason to leave Utica, and that's to come see me in Rome and get the best deal on your next new, pre-owned, or certified VW. Mention that you heard this ad from Disruption Network and receive $250 off your next vehicle purchase. You'll know why our customers say, I love my Nye VW. Come see us at 5865 Rome Taberg Road in Rome, or visit us online at nyvwofrome.com.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish, and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
Only on the D.